Hi all, welcome to another Fly Fishing with Mike Meridian video. Thank you very much for subscribing. I noticed that 85% of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed, so please try to help me out with that, okay? What I wanted to show you today was what we give students at our Michigan Trout Unlimited Fly Fishing School. We give every student a package. Inside the package, there's also sort of a book on how to fly fish. We have beginners, intermediate, and advanced students. Everybody gets the package, but the packages are primarily for advanced students. Or not, I'm sorry, for beginning students. The advanced students and intermediate students probably have all this stuff anyway. But we give it to them. It never hurts to have a second set. But what I wanted to show you is with this packet, you can fish for a number of days, a week. You may lose a fly or two, but you'll be okay. So this is a great starter pack. I just wanted to show you what we give them so that if you're thinking about fly fishing, you can't come to our school, you can assemble something like this yourselves. So let's take a look and see what's inside. And it's pretty basic, so I'm just going to dump it, okay? Because it's just easier for me to find what I need to do. So the first thing we have, is a lanyard. And basically, the lanyard, and it says Michigan Tufts. It's a lanyard, so you can put it around your neck. Now, this is okay to put your tools on, but the problem is you can't get very far. So the next thing we give them is a zinger, and the zinger is incredibly important. Every fly fisherman needs at least 10 of these, okay? Because they're just cool. So we want to put that on there right away, okay? So now our tools we can put on the end of that. And what tools do you need? Well, the one tool you need is a pair of hemostats. And the hemostats serve two functions. One to help you tie some knots and also to take the hook out of the fish's mouth. It's also good for smashing down barbs too. So hemostats are, I don't think you can fly fish without a pair of hemostats. So we'll put that on the end of this. And then the next thing is we have a nipper. And the nipper trims line, but more importantly, it also has some other functions too. This particular nipper has what's called a nail knot tool, and that helps you tie a particular kind of knot, a nail knot. We won't get into that too much. That's the knot you use primarily for tying your leader onto your fly line or something along those lines, okay? Sometimes there's a piece of monofilament that's the end of your line, but it's for a nail knot. On the other side is a file, and that file is used to sharpen your hooks, and that's very important when you're fly fishing, is to resharpen your hooks after they've bounced around quite a bit. So both of those will be on the end of your lanyard here, okay? And now you can reach all your stuff with this. See? That's what the lanyard's for. In addition to that, students get 2 leaders, and these are 4X leaders. And then in addition to that, we give them what's called tippet. Now, as you use your leaders, the last foot or so of the leader, 2 feet of the leader, is 4X. But you're going to be changing flies and you're going to be cutting the end of your leader off. And that's the function of the tippet. The tippet is to add 4X back to the end of the leader. The last thing we have is the fly box, and we have a little fly box there. And inside the fly box, if you saw one of my other videos, I talked about what flies were in there, but basically there's 2 woolly buggers, which are streamers, 2 Adams flies, 2 caddises, these are dry flies also, 2 what are called hare's ear nymphs, okay, these are all about 12 size, and 2 pheasant tail nymphs. You can't see that. It's a little thing there. Oh, there you go. That's a pheasant tail nymph. And 2 flies that are very specific to that time of year on that river. These are called yellow sallies. In addition to that, we give each student a couple of these little floats, and this is for nymph fishing. There's a number of techniques we're going to go over in nymph fishing, one of which is using a float, or we call them an indicator, with your nymph, so that when the fish, these are called bobbers, okay? So we give them a couple of those, and those all fit into the box. In addition, everybody gets a pen, hey, with our web address and stuff on it. Along with the box, just to help the new students, we also have a little picture that fits on there, okay, so that they can see what's actually in the box. With this setup, with the hemostats, the nipper, and a box of flies, some leaders, and some tippet, anybody can go out fishing. You could use that setup with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 flies. You could go out 5 days and go fishing with that and probably be pretty successful. So that's, I just wanted to tell you what we give each student at our school. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that's just kind of a little bit of information, and we'll see you again.